Roman Reigns shocks WWE as he confronts Paul Heyman. Full breakdown of the emotional face-off. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. The Tribal Chief has returned. But this time, he's not here to reclaim his throne. He's here for answers. And not just from anyone. Roman Reigns has made the WWE Universe gasp in disbelief after what went down on Monday Night Raw. After months of silence, Roman Reigns finally stepped back into the ring. But not to battle Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, or even the Bloodline. Instead, he confronted the one man who stood by him through everything. Paul Heyman. What happened next left fans speechless. Buckle up, because this is the full story of how Roman Reigns shocked the WWE Universe by finally confronting Paul Heyman. Face to face, in a moment we'll never forget. The silence of the Tribal Chief. After losing the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania 40 to Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns disappeared. No press conferences. No interviews. No social media activity. For the first time in nearly 4 years, the most dominant figure in modern WWE history went silent. WWE commentators speculated on Roman's future. Was he retired? Injured? Taking time off? The Bloodline civil war continued in his absence, with Solo Sikoa stepping into power and bringing in new allies like Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and eventually Jacob Fatu. But something was missing. There was no official word from Paul Heyman, who had long been considered the wise man of the Bloodline. He refused to speak about Roman, dodging questions and growing more visibly shaken with every show. Week after week, fans grew more anxious. The Roman Reigns era had ended. At least, that's what we thought. Paul Heyman's new loyalty. Paul Heyman had always declared undying loyalty to Roman Reigns. But as Solo Sikoa took the reins of the Bloodline, Paul seemed to fall in line, supporting Solo in interviews, nodding along during segments, even praising him backstage. This shift in allegiance didn't go unnoticed. WWE legends like John Cena and The Rock took jabs at Heyman for turning his back on the man who elevated him to god-tier status again in the modern era. One particularly eerie moment came during a Bloodline promo when Solo addressed Roman directly, saying, "He left. We didn't. And now, we build something better." Heyman stood silently. He didn't correct Solo. He didn't defend Roman. And that silence spoke volumes. The return teased. Then came the teases. It started with a flicker. During a backstage Bloodline segment, the lights momentarily glitched, and Roman Reigns' theme played, just 2 seconds of it. Enough to spark rumors. Enough to make fans chant, "We want Roman." On SmackDown, during a Bloodline celebration, the Titantron briefly displayed a burning golden lei, Roman's symbol of leadership. Solo paused. Paul Heyman looked nervous. Something was coming. At WWE Clash at the Castle, Cody Rhodes successfully retained the title against Solo Sikoa. After the match, as Cody walked up the ramp, the camera lingered unusually long, until fans noticed a shadowy figure in the entrance tunnel. Black hoodie, arms crossed, watching, and then he disappeared. That was the final clue. The Tribal Chief was on his way back. Raw. The moment the earth stood still. It happened on Monday Night Raw. Paul Heyman was scheduled for an in-ring State of the Bloodline address. WWE built it up all night long. Commentary teased a massive surprise. Some expected Jacob Fatu. Others predicted Jimmy Uso's return. But no one expected this. Heyman, looking visibly stressed, entered the ring. He clutched a mic like it weighed 500 pounds. The crowd booed loudly, with some fans still chanting Roman's name. Heyman opened with, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight, not as a wise man, but as a man with a heavy heart." He began to speak about Roman's absence, and how the WWE machine moves forward. How Solo Sikoa has stepped up. How sometimes leaders must evolve. He danced around the issue, clearly avoiding directly calling Solo the new Tribal Chief. That's when the lights dimmed. The crowd erupted. A single word appeared on the screen. Acknowledge. Then Roman Reigns' theme hit. The return of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns walked out slowly. No fireworks. No pyro. Just Roman. Black hoodie. No lei. No title. Just fire in his eyes. The camera caught Paul Heyman visibly shaking in the ring. Roman circled the ring once. Fans were unglued. The arena shook. Signs reading "Welcome back, Tribal Chief," and "We missed you" filled the camera shots. Reigns finally entered the ring. Face to face with Heyman, he didn't speak for a full 60 seconds. The silence was deafening. Then Roman said, "Is this what we built? Is this what you let happen?" The crowd was stunned. No smile. No catchphrase. Just raw emotion. Heyman whispered, almost inaudibly, I didn't know what to do, Roman. You left." Raw emotion. Roman's reply cut deep. "I didn't leave. I trusted you to keep things in line. And what did you do? You let him run wild. You sat next to Solo while he tore our legacy apart. You called him the future. After everything I gave you." Heyman dropped the mic. He was shaking, now visibly tearing up. Roman looked away for a second, then turned back, pointing a finger at Heyman's chest. "You were supposed to protect what we built. But instead, you protected yourself." The audience was stone silent. Then Paul Heyman dropped to his knees. In the most emotional moment of the night, he reached for Roman's hand, tears running down his face. "I'm sorry, my tribal chief." Roman didn't accept it. He stepped back, shook his head, turned and began to leave. But as he walked up the ramp, the Bloodline strikes. Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Solo Sikoa ambushed Roman Reigns from behind. The crowd was in shock. Roman tried to fight back. He hit Superman punches, took out Tonga and Loe, but Jacob Fatu's brutal power overwhelmed him. Solo grabbed a steel chair and unloaded. Heyman screamed from the ring, but didn't move to help. The trio stood over Roman's broken body on the ramp. Solo grabbed the mic and coldly said, "This is our table now, and there's no seat left for you." They threw Roman's body off the stage. Aftermath. The WWE Universe was stunned. Roman Reigns' return wasn't a triumphant comeback. It was a betrayal-fueled ambush. Paul Heyman didn't help him. He didn't stop them. He stood there, frozen. The commentary team was speechless. Corey Graves said, "I never thought I'd see the day when Roman Reigns is exiled from his own empire." On social media, fans exploded. #Roman returns, #Heyman betrayed, and #Solo Sikoa trended worldwide. WWE posted a cryptic update saying Roman was under medical observation. Backstage footage leaked of Heyman in tears, being escorted away. He wouldn't comment. Where do we go from here? This is no longer just this is about legacy, blood, betrayal, and vengeance. What happens next could reshape WWE forever. Let us know your thoughts below. Did Paul Heyman betray Roman Reigns? Or was he just surviving? And what will Roman do next? Hit that like button, subscribe for more WWE shockers, and get ready, because the Tribal Chiefs War has just begun. Thanks for watching, folks. This was one for the history books. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dives into the biggest moments in wrestling. Until next time, keep it locked and keep it wrestling.